Looking for the best gaming GPU under $500? Let's break down the top contenders so you can upgrade your setup with confidence. Starting off at the bottom of our list, we've got the MSI RTX 4060 Ventus 2X. Now don't get me wrong, it's not a bad card at all, but compared to what else is out there right now, it just doesn't bring the same muscle. It's lightweight, efficient, and great for entry-level gamers or anyone upgrading from an older card. It features Nvidia's latest Ada Lovelace architecture, 8GB of GDDR6 memory, and DLSS 3 support for smoother frame rates in supported games. What really stands out is its efficiency. This thing sips power with just 115 watts of draw and can run comfortably on a 550 watt power supply. And with a compact dual fan setup, it's ideal for tighter builds. That said, the limited 8GB of VRAM might hold you back down the line, especially if you're dabbling in high resolutions or texture-heavy games. Plus, the PCIe 4x8 connection doesn't offer the same bandwidth as higher-end cards, which can bottleneck performance in some scenarios. If you're playing at 1080p and just want something reliable without breaking the bank, this card is worth a look. And if you're interested, I've dropped links to all the GPUs in this review at the best prices. Check the description below the video. Coming in next is the ASUS ROG Strix RTX 4060 OC. This is basically the fancier sibling of the MSI version we just talked about, same core GPU, but ASUS throws everything but the kitchen sink at it. It's got a beefy triple fan cooling system, a higher factory boost clock, RGB lighting, and premium build features like fan connect headers and a vented backplate. Performance-wise, it edges out the MSI in both sustained cooling and clock speeds, so you're getting a little extra oomph. Still, it shares the same core drawbacks, only 8GB of memory and a PCIe x 8 connection. And with all those premium features, the price tends to creep up. It flirts with the $500 mark, which makes it a bit hard to justify unless you're really into that ROG aesthetic or love the extras. This card is great for gamers who want something with flair and quiet performance in a sleek, high-quality package. And hey, if you're still with me, now's the perfect time to hit that like button and subscribe for more in-depth reviews just like this. In the middle of our ranking is the GIGABYTE RX 7700 XT Gaming OC. This one's a solid performer for 1440p gaming, packing 12GB of GDDR6 memory and AMD's efficient RDNA 3 architecture. Compared to the RTX 4060 cards, it gives you more bandwidth, more VRAM, and better long-term value for memory-heavy games. The triple fan wind force cooler keeps it running cool under pressure, and that full PCIe 4x16 connection avoids the bandwidth limits we saw earlier. However, it does draw more power, about 245 watts, so you'll want at least a 700 watt PSU. And while it beats Nvidia's mid-range offerings in raw raster performance, its ray tracing and upscaling tech like FSR still lags behind DLSS 3. If you're gaming at 1440p and want a solid blend of performance and future-proofing without blowing your budget, this is a fantastic choice. Second from the top is the ASUS TUF RX 9060 XT, and this card is a beast. With 16GB of VRAM, a high boost clock, and AMD's latest RDNA 4 architecture, it's built for high refresh 1440p and even some light 4K workloads. It's not just raw numbers either. The build quality is tough, pun intended, with Axial Tech fans, a full metal backplate, and support for FSR 4. This is a card made for gamers who want solid frame rates now and won't have to upgrade anytime soon. Downsides? Ray tracing still isn't AMD's strong suit, and depending on the seller, the price might barely squeak past the $500 mark, but overall it's a power-packed card that still checks the value box. If you're a performance-minded gamer and don't care much about ray tracing, this card should definitely be on your radar. At the top of our list is the GIGABYTE RTX 5060 Ti Gaming OC, and man, this thing is loaded. It's the only card in this lineup using Nvidia's latest Blackwell architecture, and it comes with a full 16GB of ultra-fast GDDR7 memory. It also supports DLSS 4, next-gen ray tracing, and offers more AI features than anything else in this roundup. With a slick triple fan wind force cooler and premium thermal materials, it's built to perform and stay cool while doing it. But it doesn't come cheap. This one usually goes a bit beyond the $500 mark, and it also runs at x8 on a PCIe 5 interface. That's not a deal breaker, but it's something to be aware of. If you want cutting-edge tech and care about both future-proofing and top-tier gaming visuals, this is your best bet hands down. If you're ready to grab one of the top-performing GPUs for your next build, don't forget to check out the best deals in the description below. And hey, if you found this helpful, give it a thumbs up, and make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss the next deep dive.